let's take a look at how we can go and add into physics here. Okay, so we set all that time up in another tutorial on how to add physics. So let's add in some physics. So first of all, we're going to add in a function called didBeginContact. Now, if you don't see this, go back to the physics tutorial, and you want to make sure that your skContactDelegate is set up here. All right, so let me just show you here. This has to be there, this sk physics contact delegate, and you have to have physics world. Okay, contact delegate is equal to self. If you don't have that, this code will be frustrating because it won't work. Okay, and then we need two functions here. We're going to say function, we're going to call this light block collision, and we're going to say this is contact A, sk sprite node, comma, contact B, sk sprite node. Okay, just like that. Now, we have a light block collision, and we also have a dark block collision. So we're going to have to pass in two different variables here. So what happens here is you declare a constant called first body, and we'll make that equal to contact.body A, and then we're going to add in a second body is equal to contact.body B. All right, so now that we have the body A and the body B, the way this works is that we're going to see what two items collided with each other. And we're going to see that in a massive if statement. And then we're going to pass in the first body into the contact A and then compare it. All right, so let's add this in here. There's a lot of items here. We're going to say first body dot category bitmask is equal to physics category dot player, and we'll say that this is second body dot category bitmask is equal to physics category dot, and we'll do the dark block first. Okay, we'll add in an or, and I might as well add in the curly brackets as well. And I'm just going to do this here, and you might have to go and pause it to make sure everything is correct here. I'm going to copy everything but the first bracket and paste it in here. All we're going to do is replace player with dark block and dark block with player. Okay, and let's take a look at this here. Okay, and you can see here that it has an issue. It says cannot be, okay, and that's because you want to make sure that you have double equal signs there and double equal signs there. You need double equal signs in an if statement. Okay, so this is everything here, and we're going to say that this is dark block collision, and we're going to pass in the first body dot node as sk sprite node, and then we're going to pack it in the second body dot node as sk sprite node, and there you go. So let's take a look at this. We have our first body and then our second body. We pass it in here, and then we're going to compare the names of that. Okay, and we're going to do that in another tutorial. Now I'm literally going to copy everything, but I'm going to change dark block with light block, and likewise I'm going to do light block layer with light block with dark block there. And then I'm going to substitute light block collision, and it's pretty much going to be the same thing. Now, first body dot node as sk sprite node, and then second body dot node as sk sprite node. Okay, so we have that first body and our second body. And by the way, you're probably wondering, well, maybe can I just substitute out these two names here? Now, I've actually tried that, and half the time it worked and half the time it didn't. So type this function out. Okay, so in the next tutorial we'll work with this function here. All right, this includes a tutorial.